To celebrate the 30th anniversary of Microsoft Windows 95, today we're going to be playing a parody of a later Windows operating system on Windows 95. We'll explain it all. It's coming up on Vintage Geek. Before we get started, if you like what you see today, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps us out a lot as we grow, but one of the things that helps us out the most is if you would consider becoming a Vintage Geek member. You can do that at the website, and for just under $20 a year, you get access to all of our video content commercial-free. Plus, we have some bonus goodies, some cool swag, and a whole lot more. It's all at vintagegeek.com. We had a whole plan today for covering Windows 95 in honor of the 30th anniversary, but those plans quickly got derailed when we tried to power up our HP Vectra machine that we had not used in the past and get a clean installation of Windows 95 running. Now, I say we, most of this was Justin, but I remember very well going through the various machinations of trying to install Windows 95 when it came out back in the day, and it kind of reminded me of just how complicated it can be sometimes when you don't have the right drivers, you have hardware issues, some things aren't compatible, and then you add to that you have a not great copy of the physical disk and some other factors. It becomes very complicated very quickly, and realized along the way that this was going to take more work than we had time to before filming this video today. But in looking for everything that we needed for the Windows 95 video, I found a piece of software on the shelf here at the museum that I just had to get out and play, especially given some of the frustrations with the Windows 95 product in trying to put this together. This is a copy of Microshaft Winblows 98, which is a full-blown parody piece of software, and boy, does this look like it's going to be a lot of fun to try out. First of all, there's a nice stamp on this that says Justice Department approved, because we never asked. There's also who does he want to own today? Referring to, of course, Bill Gates. It's got Microshaft Exploder as the browser, and all these bug-free activities in quotes. Honestly, it's just a fun box to look at, and grabbing this off of the shelf and taking a look at it after all this time was a lot of fun. I figured, why not use the opportunity to celebrate an anniversary of an actual Windows product to play the parody version of this Winblows 98 on our cool Windows 95 machine. Let's get into it here on Vintage Geek. I know I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I really love the interactive moving icons of Windows 95 that the IBM Aptiva had. It adds a lot of fun to the main screen, and I really do like this machine a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. We'll go to the Microshaft folder, and you see that we've got a series of icons here. We've got Microshaft, Winblows Exploder, Star Warped Preview, the X-Fools Preview, AT&T WorldNet setup, which is actually funny, but that's a real thing. Browser setup, README, and register online. So, I mean, let's just start with Microshaft here. All right, so we've got the Microshaft Winblows 98 login, and I see that the password is pre-filled, which is super handy here. So let's go ahead and put in Vintage Geek. I like that we've got different mouse icons.
All right, congratulations. Somehow you managed to find your way to this secret site on the server. I'm Graham, and this is Meg.
Now, why are we whispering?
Because we don't want to get into trouble.
Well, why didn't we just use fake names?
Oh, that would have been a better idea. You are always right.
Okay, never mind. Hi, and welcome to Microshaft, my personal tribute to the mega software company that is both ruining my life and fair business in the global marketplace today. I am the personal assistant to the executive assistant to Bill Gates, the big guy himself. And I say it's time to show you what's behind that silicon curtain. I mean, we are going to stick it to the man. We're going to knock him off his pedestal. I mean, we are going to rip him down.
Bill is my role model. What happened to poking some gentle, harmless fun at the guy?
Graham here helped me with this project, but sometimes his judgment can be as cloudy as a Seattle morning, if you know what I mean.
I can't help it. I love the guy.
Just tell them about your email filter.
Right.
Okay.
I've built a special email filter that will intercept internal emails that mention Microshaft. Make sure you read them carefully, because they contain passwords that will help you access deeper levels of Microshaft.
Right, which brings up a really good point. Don't give these passwords to just anybody, okay? I created these programs for designers and for coders. not for suits, okay? I mean, if Mrs. Meany found out that I was doing this, I would be toast. I mean, she would so love to have me uninstalled, if you know what I mean.
But you know what, Meg? They could never fire you, my little megabyte.
Call me that again, and I'll rip out your modem.
Sorry.
Okay, that's it. Have fun. We'll see you on the desktop.
All right, so honestly, this is already a lot more work that went into this than I would have anticipated. Oh, nice. So apparently this is set up like an actual game. We're supposed to figure out things as we go through this.
How come the programmers don't let me hang out with them?
Well, you never should have thrown out their Coke can sculpture.
I was recycling. Besides, it looked nothing like Bill.
All right, let's look at the shaft box. Hey there, Microsurf. You've been chosen at random to be the first to try a brand new program, Microshaft. It's something you'll really relate to. Some people call Bill a geek. Others think of him as a dork. I prefer the simple term. What's happening down here? It's the Billagotchi. If you're stumped, it starts with an N and ends with a D. Pretty easy, I know, but they'll get tougher when you try to access higher levels. There's an E and an R somewhere in the middle. Fantastic. All right, do I type it in here? You have to be out of the email for this to actually work.
Hey, Meg, what did you think when you first saw me?
I thought, hey, who's the new janitor?
Oh.
What happens if you click tech support? Ah, you need a password. Starter will hurt you. The out of control panel. Biggest piece of cake. World peace. Enlightenment. Intelligence. Supermodel lover. Proof God exists. No cavities. Arrays. Delirium. Wow. This is ridiculous. Fatal error. Restart your life in MS-DOS mode. All right, what's in the reject bin? Microsoft Office Suite Crime Edition. Microsoft Live Mouse. Naughty Net Nanny. Looks like some of these have to be unlocked. The Billagotchi is pretty funny.
Graham, how do your janitor friends over at Intel clean their clean room?
Meg, you know I could never betray the janitor's oath.
You can make him clean up the trash. I like that.
Better call the vet. I think your mouse is dead.
About Internet Exploder. Please run browser setup. Bill's personal Outlook. Email, calendar, journal. It says, "Hey gang, I've been thinking a great deal about the direction of our company, and some things have become abundantly clear to me. I've composed Microsoft's new mission statement. Learn it, love it, live it. The road ahead is simple. Fewer applications, caring for them, caring for the users, for ourselves, and offering unlimited free tech support. Urgent. Disregard the previous email, delete from files, destroy all hard copies." Calendar.
7 a.m. Set internal body clock to go off. 7:01 a.m. Hit internal snooze bar. 8 a.m. Wake up, grab Soylent Green breakfast bar. 10 a.m. Fire person who gave me dumb things I gotta do today memo pad. 1 p.m. Lunch meeting with Andrew Lloyd Webber to discuss musical ideas for Phantom of the Operating System. 3 p.m. Blood transfusion. What a pick-me-up. Sure beats Jamba Juice.
I do like the Phantom of the Operating System. That's a good one. I see we've got the shopping list with Dockers, more Dockers, a dock, Post-its, Australia, seedless grapes, SEC influence, smart toilet paper, new Willie Nelson CD, milk, trampoline springs, tidy whities, and Steve Jobs' soul. Fantastic.
Dear Diary, I had that dream again. The one where I'm falling off that mountain of my own money and I wake up just before I hit the cold, hard ground. What does it mean? Like I wouldn't land on a pile of ordinary people.
This is great. I love the level of sarcasm that they put into this program. All right, well, let's try one of these games, I guess. The roll ahead. Let's see. One player. Bill or Steve? I guess we'll be Steve.
Yes, you've made the bold choice. I never settle for second.
I mean, obviously I want to build a corporation. I mean, sure, why not? I mean, yeah, let's keep building corporations. That's what billionaires do, right?
That's right. I'm a green machine.
Question mark. Release Granny Smith. Big buttoned, easy to use computers for the elderly. It bombs. Move back 3. Fantastic.
This sucks!
I mean, I can still build a corporation though, so it's all good.
I'm rich! I'm rich!
I'm not sure what the actual objective of this game is, but it looks like Bill is going to win regardless. At least that's how it seems to be set up. So I'm just going to go ahead and get back to the desktop on this one. All right, let's find out what Pinbill is. I'm doing terribly at this.
Wow, you are just like Tommy. Deaf, dumb,
Oh
and
man,
blind.
my rank is amoeba. All right.
Graham, I had the weirdest dream about you last night. We were trapped on the desktop of Bill's ThinkPad, and he kept trying to drag us over to the recycle bin. What do you think that means?
That we're meant for each other.
All right. Winblows Exploder.
Hey Meg, you want to play Captain Janeway in our Star Trek Voyager role-playing group Saturday night?
Oh, thanks, Graham, but I can't. I'm already playing in Bill's group.
Winblows Exploder. Okay, all right. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oops. Oops. Oops.
Well, you may not be a good shot, but at least you're slow.
All right, well, Microshaft Exploder is pretty fun. Kind of a different take on some classic video games. I like the Windows elements there. Win Bill Gates money. Nice. With your host, Steve Jobs.
Hey there. It's time to play the ultimate and only computer trivia game around, Win Bill Gates Money. I'm your host, Steve Jobs, and I know you're going to do insanely great. Okay, what comedian was brought to the Microsoft campus to help introduce Windows 95? 1. Yakov Smirnov.
That's a good question.
2.
I say
Jerry
Jerry
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
3. Jay Leno. 4. Freddie Floppy Disk. No! This is how you impress me? You should have picked Leno. Now get your act together.
Sorry, Steve.
What was Bill Gates' childhood nickname? 1. Nerdless Nerdler. 2. The Notorious BG. 3. Bilbo. 4. Trey.
I'm gonna go with Bilbo. Ah.
No. If at first you don't succeed, try again. What is a Trojan horse? 1. A PC floppy disk that crashes an Apple computer upon insertion. 2. An otherwise harmless-looking program that hides a virus.
Oh, I know this one. It's 2. Yes.
Yeah. Reminds me of a certain Pepsi CEO I foolishly hired to run Apple in the late 80s. But I'm not bitter. What is the motto for Xerox's Palo Alto Research Center? 1. Duplication is the sincerest form of
I'm going with 2. Easiest way to predict the future is to invent it.
That's one way. Of course, it's always easier to just steal it from someone who predicted and
True.
invented it first. Let's put it into overdrive, okay? 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Oops. Well, at least my ranking is consistent across all of the games. We'll have the burning Netscape banner here in the background.
Graham, do you think that I'm bitter?
No. A bit angry, frustrated. You resent the fact that you're underappreciated, that you have no life outside of this company, and that the glass ceiling will forever cage you. But not bitter.
Yeah, what happens if you click help? That's actually fun.
I figured it out. Your brain and your finger are connecting at 300 baud.
Raise your Billagotchi from an egg to see what kind of man he will become. You must pay attention to his needs so he will grow up to be the best Billagotchi he can be. Be careful not to let him go bankrupt and die. Minutes of fun. That's fun. Oh, I see you can restart him from an egg again. Oh, looks like we can watch Mr. Gates' Neighborhood finally.
It's a beautiful day in cyberspace, 'cause I rule the global marketplace. Would you be mine? You will be mine. I'm your only savior. Hi, neighbor. Today we're going to learn a very important formula. Money equals power, and power equals more money. Can you say money? Can you say power? I can. Why, it's our old friend Modi the Modem. Hi, Modi. Oh, Modi. No, you're not vested yet, but if you keep working hard, you will be. That's a good idea, Modi. Let's pay a visit to the land of make-believe.
Oh, thank God, a person! Oh, Mr. Gates, no more. Please, show mercy, sir.
Oh, look, boys and girls, it's the ruler of IBM, King Lou Gerstner Jr. Where's the lovely Lady Elaine, King Lou?
Oh, she sold her stock and bailed out months ago.
Smart gal. How are you, King Lou?
I'm so hungry. I don't suppose you could spare a small morsel of the...
Nope. Sorry, friend. But that reminds me, it's time for me to devour something new, boys and girls, and I've got a craving for Japanese. What do you think, Modi? Fujitsu, Hitachi, or Toshiba? Super idea, Modi. I'll buy them all. Well, until next week, boys and girls. It's such a good feeling. You're growing in size. It's such a happy feeling when your stock prices rise. You should wake up ready to say, who can I snap up today? Snap, snap. Bye-bye, boys and girls.
Wow. Just wow. Try to shut up.
Oh my
option.
God, another case of SUDS?
Sudden user death syndrome.
I must escape. I guess it does actually exit the program. Honestly, this is a lot of fun. They've packed a lot of parody in here, and the cynicism is great. And honestly, I feel like it's kind of the perfect way to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Windows 95, especially since this software was designed to run on Windows 95, even though it's, I guess, technically a parody of Windows 98, unless they were just that ahead of the curve that they were predicting it was going to go that way. I'm not sure. In any case, I'm glad that we have this copy of Microshaft Winblows 98. I'll have to get this out again at the next Microsoft anniversary and see more of this great parody. Hope that you enjoyed going along on this little ride today. If you did enjoy the content, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps us out a lot as we grow. But the one thing that helps us out the most is if you would consider becoming a Vintage Geek member. You can do that at the website. For just under $20 a year, you get access to all of our video content commercial free. Plus we have some cool swag, a lot of extra goodies and more. It's all at vintagegeek.com. Until next time, I'm Aaron, and this has been Vintage Geek.